So I'm basically with the movement. Miss Clemmy, she's with the movement. We actually out here, foot soldiers, trying to get things going. But you know, it's things that we gonna need, and it's things that we gonna need people to understand in order to get to where we going.
What about you, Mr. Moore?
Well, I'm Chauncey Moore. I'm from East Nashville. My feelings on a lot of things are not where they need to be because things are not where they are supposed to be. I linked up with Miss CGreenlee, and I thank God for her. Our community is starving. It's starving to the point, man, where a lot of people don't understand where we are really coming from. People have to realize and understand that this generation is different from the last. The things that you implemented, the things that you chose to do and say then will not work for the youth of today. It's like having a job, and every day, you know, you go to this job and you expect your employee to give you what it is to do your job.
Yeah.
So when you don't have the things that you are expecting to do your job, how can you do your job? If you have no way to do it, then, you know, you resort to other things, other ways of doing it.
Very good. And so, Ms. Greenlee, what we're saying here is that we do have two young men who have been around. I think Mr. Langston said that he had been away from us for 8 years, and et cetera. And so he has experienced some of these things, and he's got a lot of information that we need.
Yes.
And I think that being a member of the Youth Against Murder, they can indicate that that is a real problem. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the first commercial break, and when we come back, we want Mr. Langston and Mr. Moore, under your direction, to get involved with explaining to us some of the problems in reference to this organization and why this organization, Youth Against Murder. And so we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. At 8 minutes now.
Okay.
Well, what we want to do.
I want y'all to mostly talk, and they hear me all the time. You see what I'm saying?
And so when we come back, I tell you, when we come back, we're going to start with Mr. Moore.
Okay.
You see, now, this is Youth Against Murder. Now, you tell us if you've had some personal experiences in terms of losing